You may have noticed that I don't post videos every single day on this channel because this is a review channel. I review courses and software and the Make Money Online niche. And you'd think, because most people in this industry, they believe in posting every single day. They find something to promote, something to put out, and I don't do that. Um, and the reason, frankly, is because I see an awful lot of junk in the industry. There's a lot of really, really poor quality stuff. And I still get pitched constantly. People are constantly begging me to promote for them. And I take a look and I'm like, um, yeah, hit me up next time. I try to be polite about it, but frankly, there is so much junk out there. It is just disheartening to see. And so I don't post as often as a lot of other people do. So when I do post, it's probably because I found something that I'm truly excited about. And that is the case here. Because ultimately, the best way to make money online is to build your own buyers list. Now, how do you build your own buyers list? Well, you got to make your own product. Make your own product, though, that is a lot of work. Everybody says it's a lot of work. Now, of course, AI has made that a little bit easier, but you can theoretically go into ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, write me a course on whatever it is. But the reality is that everybody knows what it looks like from ChatGPT. And the ChatGPT course that you're going to create just like that, probably not going to do a whole lot of good for you. You need to have a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more available stuff in there. And that is why I am super excited to be telling you all about Digital AI Hero. Okay, we are okay, we're looking right now at the sales page for Digital AI Hero. Now, this is from Rob Reese, and it is co-presented by my friend Jeremy Kennedy. Now, Jeremy is one of the biggest names in the industry, a very prolific marketer, was made a ton of money in this industry. Now, I happened to take a look at this, and my first thought when I saw it was like, okay, yeah, so another course on how to make a course, big deal. And then I started looking into it, and I saw how detailed this was, and it's like it takes you about an hour to go through the whole thing, so it's not going to take you, hours and hours of boring stuff to slog through it. It's pretty fast. It's simple. It gets to the point, but it does things in a way that I haven't seen most people do because it doesn't just tell you, okay, go to ChatGPT and tell it to write you a course. Okay, because any idiot can do that these days. And that's not going to get you very far anymore. What you want to do is you want to take it to the next level and actually turn it into something that is truly, truly valuable, because that is how you become a successful entrepreneur.
Yes, he's an entrepreneur. He's very successful.
Yes, thank you, Liz. That's very kind of you to say. I know I am successful. I do make a good living. Thank you very much. I own my own home, free and clear. I love a beautiful thing. But anyhow, so seriously, but so that's the first. That's something that I really, really found very, very refreshing about this thing. Now, I do want to tell you about my customers. I will show you the members area in just a second. It only takes about an hour to go through the whole course, as I said. But before I do want to tell you about my customers, because after all, this is a Man in the Hat review. And you know very well that it would not be a Man in the Hat review without me offering you some really, really insane.
Concierge of crime? Man in the Hat?
Yes, yes, I know you're the Man in the Hat also, but right now we're talking about me. We're not talking about you. So go rob a banker or whatever it is you do. Anyway, okay, but seriously. So I actually wanted to offer two brand new products that I just created myself. Nobody's got these things, and I am so excited about these things. You know, when I first saw ChatGPT a couple of years ago, I was blown away by it, by the fact that I could actually have a conversation with you and actually write things that sounded like a human being wrote them. It was the first time I've ever seen something like that because I had been experimenting with all kinds of software like this for years with word spinners, for example. and inevitably they would create gobbledygook. And so ChatGPT one was actually able to create something with a prompt that was really, really cool. And since then, there's been a few things that I thought were really, really cool. Of course, Midjourney and stuff like that. But this new thing that I just found absolutely blew my mind. Basically, I found a brand new AI that will instantly create a podcast for you, and not just like a podcast with somebody talking and being boring about it. It's actually a podcast with two hosts talking with each other, answering questions to each other, and it's literally sound like a real podcast. And I tested this out with several different things. I put in, for example, the vice presidential debate. I also put in a bunch of really, really boring articles that I found all about what was it that I put in? It was something about electricity and how electricity works, something really, really dull. No, it was about HTT, about TV resolution. That's what it was. Yeah. So basically, I saw there was a bunch of sales for like 4K TV, and that people were talking about possibly 8K TV now. And I started looking at some articles. I was curious to see, is 8K even going anywhere? And my eyes started glazing over. I was reading it. It was really, really boring and very technical. So I took all these things and I put them into this software, and it turned it into a 12-minute podcast, which was fascinating, actually interesting to listen to. And it actually did an incredible, incredible job. And then I went and I really went crazy with it. I said, okay, what if I give it something that is kind of out there? And so I took a couple of sermons that I found on an esoteric topic, put those into it. Just like articles on a very esoteric topic in religious studies that, frankly, if you read them, you're going to be bored out of your mind, and your eyes are going to be rolling in the back of your mind. In fact, like, oh my God, I can't believe that somebody prattles on for 10 pages like this. And I put all this into there, and it held my attention. I was absolutely enraptured by this this podcast that it created off of this incredibly dull, boring articles that I found. And you can feed it any sources you like, and it creates these incredible podcasts. Now, I have a sample on my website of a podcast that I created using this software. And I think you'll agree that it blows everything out of the water. And it doesn't just do that, it also creates summaries for you of whatever it is that you put into it. So it gives you a summary of all the key points, and it tells you all the good stuff that you need to know about this thing. It really, really is such an incredible, incredible resource. It blew my mind to be able to use this thing, because I was just enraptured by the podcast that this thing creates. And so I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, how to use it, what kind of sources you can put in there. It really, really is one of the most incredible things. And it fits perfectly, by the way, with this particular course, because after all, even though he's going to show you a pretty good way of putting together a course, one of the things you want to do is to be really good at marketing. You can't do crap marketing.
Crap, I like crap. I love crap. I need crap.
Well, good for you that you love crap, but these people don't, and I don't. Nobody loves crap, really, so go away. Anyway, but seriously, you don't want to do crap marketing. You want to do quality marketing. If you want to do quality marketing, then what you need to do for that is that you need to go out and have something interesting. Take your course that you create with this system and turn it into a podcast that you put out there. People are going to listen to it, and they can have a little pitch at the end and saying, hey, want to learn more? Here's a great course all about this. That's a great way of doing marketing. And you can take this thing and do that with it. And you can literally create an entire podcast. You can create an entire podcast series using this system because it literally takes like a minute to create these things. And the best part, it's completely totally free. You can't pay for it if you want to. Like literally, it is totally 100% for free. Really, really blew my mind. Now, the other thing I want to share with you, I have a course I created a few weeks back all about how to create pop music using AI systems. And I absolutely loved it because that also blew my mind when I saw it because it created stuff that really sounds like a person made it. I mean, if you were, if you were to listen to popular song by Taylor Swift or wherever it is, it would sound just as good. It really, really did sound like that. But I just found a new system that actually takes it to the next level, and and I'm going to include that original course in this bonus package. But I have another one that I'm going to throw in as well, which I just created, brand new, which actually takes the next level. You can take things like your boring vacation videos, for example, where you just you're showing scenery that you see, or you show pictures of your kids or whatever it is, and this AI will actually take it and turn it into a song for you. You can actually use as the music background to your video or your pictures. That really blew my mind also. AI is doing some incredible stuff these days. Really, really, really bonkers stuff. So I'm going to get all three of those courses together when you pick up the Digital AI Hero from me. But let's go check out the members area real quick. You can see here, very, very simple. Okay, there are 7 parts, but this is actually all one long video. You can see the total amount for the video is an hour and 3 minutes. And each section is basically just a chapter in the video. So it basically, you're going to go step by step through all 7 chapters, and it's going to help you to create a product start to finish in about an hour. Really, really incredible stuff here that I really, really was super stoked about. Very cool stuff. So let's see if I'm going to formally give a tip of my hat to the product creator or not.
The man! You're the man! You're the man!
Yeah, seriously. Okay. You the man. This is really, really awesome stuff. I loved the idea of creating a product in about an hour. I actually had my own idea for doing a course on this. He kind of beat me to it, but really, really good stuff. Grab this. You're going to love it.